Okay, so welcome to this online sound bath meditation. This one is on energy and vitality. So if you don't have your earbuds or headphones on, I highly advise it, not just to cut down on ambient noise and improve the quality, but as it turns out, and I have learned in the last couple of months, it also creates whole brain coherence. And if you're wondering what that is, whole brain coherence simply means that this will start engaging all parts of your brain. So if you're thinking, well, I thought all parts of my brain were engaged, just understand that's not necessarily true for a whole variety of reasons. But doing this and taking in sound in this manner starts ensuring your brain is going to be fully coherent during this event. Now, a couple of things about the format. This has about 3 distinct parts to it. The first part, I'm going to talk about energy and vitality and the frequencies that I'm going to be using. I'm going to get into a light meditation, then I'm going to stop talking so you can fully incorporate the frequencies. Then we'll complete, and then we'll have a little bit of sharing in terms of observations of taking in those frequencies, because it doesn't matter whether or not it's a sound bath or whether or not it's a sound treatment, in person or online. It's always important to be able to make those observations. Now, for energy and vitality, today I'm using the frequencies of biorhythm physical, Mars, Sun, and Earth Day Sun. Now, I always use Earth Day Sun in every single set of both treatment as well as sound bath, because we always have to be grounded every single time we have treatment. So you can always count on that being part of what I will be doing. I'm also going to mute everybody. Okay. Now, in addition to the specific effects for energy and energizing today, there may be some additional effects that you may experience as a result of these frequencies, because each one of these frequencies has multiple effects associated with them. And if that's something that you end up experiencing, that's okay. That's just simply your innate intelligence taking them in and doing with it what your body needs at this time. And trust me, if you end up taking this recording and listening to it in 3 days, you may have a different experience, because that's what your body needs at that time. So just simply thank your body for having much more intelligence at that time, okay? So that's how sound works, and that's how your body works. So let's look at exactly this whole issue of energy, because energy is one of those interesting, if not ignored, things that takes place in our existence. It's essential. We don't necessarily know where it comes from, but it's a huge part of our existence. It at once emits information about us in terms of our physical well-being as well as our mental well-being. And in that transmission of information, it also is something that we pick up from other people. So it's the sort of thing when you walk through a room where somebody's been arguing, you can pick up that energy. So that's what I'm talking about, energy. We transmit it continuously. So it's part of our existence, both physically as well as mentally. But it's also part of what we need to have to be able to walk across the room. It's what we need to have to maintain health. So it's vital, but we oftentimes don't pay a lot of attention to it. Now, Disease and disorder, of course, can rob us of energy. And during the pandemic, people getting sick, this kind of thing, that became one of the things that people oftentimes talked about was, okay, I'm past COVID, but I just can't seem to regain my energy. And even if we don't get COVID, we get sick with cold or something like that. And of course, the first thing that it impacts is our energetic state. So you know that energy becomes a very big, important aspect in terms of being able to gauge our energy level relevant to our disease state. But also we know that when energy goes down, it opens us up for other diseases and disorders. So keeping a high energy state is important to be able to ward off diseases and disorders. So here we are, we're ignoring energy, and yet it's the very thing that we really need to treasure almost the most, because it helps us to be able to ward off the very things that we really want to be able to ward off. Now, at the same time, low energy also impacts our personal power, our self-confidence, and if you will, our personality. So how many of us have had low energy and started getting bitchy and cranky? Probably everybody who's listening to this. So if you start thinking about energy and our energy being high or low, it impacts all kinds of things. So energy is central to our life, and it gives us meaning. It impacts relationships, and it impacts our health state. So now let's look at the frequencies that are associated with energy and our vitality. The first one being Mars, and Mars is the purest frequency. It's a male energy frequency, and it is the purest of all male frequencies that exist in the lineup. Now, oftentimes we misunderstand male energy. We oftentimes think it's warring, it's aggressive, this kind of thing, but that is completely untrue. It is about courage, it is about impulse, it is about strength, and it is about action. And it is in that combination of things, including courage, that we oftentimes mistake for these other aspects that I was talking about. And so with these elements also resides things like body warmth and immunity. So that's the reason why bringing this into this particular frequency set is vital, because this is what is the primary focal point for creating energy. It supports our immune system. It supports the energy that's necessary for life force. It supports strength, it supports courage, it supports the thing that takes action. And if you think about it from this aspect, without male energy, life does not exist. So it's vital. Then when you put the combination of that then with sun energy, what do we know about sun? Well, of course, sun is also vital for life. And when people get sick, oftentimes they get set out in the sun to help them get better, because sun is a good life force. It does give us energy, and it helps us feel better. It also warms our body, and in warming our body, it helps us repair. So that, of course, is one of the reasons why it's here. It gives us energy. Now, some people, when I treat them, actually do start feeling like sun is shining on them, and they do feel a sense of warmth. Sun is also a solar plexus energy focal point. And that speaks directly to our personality, to our personal power. And so there you go. You know, as I was talking about early, when you have an energy issue, it can have an impact on your personality. And of course, solar plexus about personal power and your personality. Okay, so the next item is our biorhythm in physical. And what this is this is the frequency of our biorhythm in terms of biorhythm physical. By infusing this frequency, this ensures that we are at an optimum frequency in terms of our body, peak performance physically, to enhance our strength, our energy, our alertness, and our stamina. So this is kind of a trifecta of frequencies. And then lastly, of course, is the strength that we get from Earth Day Sun, or our grounding. And this works to bring strength, to eliminate stress, to relax you and create a sense of calmness. So all of these things combined helps to restore and to build our energy. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink here for a second. Now, before we get started, I am going to clear any negative energy. Little ritual I've been starting. Okay, ready to begin. So please close your eyes. Find a comfortable position. Allow your eyes to close and relax. Take in the sound. Notice where the sound travels as you listen to it. Allow your breath to relax your body. Be aware of the sounds of the bowls. Listen to them deeply. Notice how you hear more than one tone. Notice the vibrations. Notice where the sound travels as you listen to it. Where is it going in your body? Take in the sound. Notice what thoughts you are having as you listen to it. Notice the sound as it radiates from the universe to shine on you. Feel the energy of the sound. Feel the warmth in your body, the frequency shining into your navel, moving into your muscles, flowing through you, flowing into the earth. Notice the frequencies entering you, giving you confidence to move forward in life with personal power. How does this feel? You are strong in body, strong in mind, loved by your soul. The frequencies are energizing you, keeping you healthy. Breathe into this space. Allow the frequencies to activate your innate intelligence. ready, allow your awareness to come back and expand. Thank your body for allowing. Breathe deeply. Feel the energy in your body. You are a warrior of peace, balanced and full of courage. Please open your eyes and return to our session.